Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilleys Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Gonna do one cast today. It's December 26th. I have boated up here just below the tennis, well, not even to the tennis courts. And I got some hot tips, a few things. Let's see, I'm going to turn the boat this way. Lots to talk about, at least. Dwayne was out this morning and he said he did real good dragging one of his little stick baits, floating stick baits. Well, I don't have one like his, but I have got, this is a rainbow style Rapala. I think it's a F5. And I've got it on a drift rig with a bell weight. And I'm going to drag it on bottom. I'm going to stay a little bit on the bluff side of middle because I want to be going through the channel when I get down here to the narrows. I've got another one rigged up because, as Dwayne says, you do lose a lot of these. So I'm kind of prepared. The other thing that's been hot here today has been white jigs. And I've got a rod around here someplace that's got a white jig on it. So if I lose two of these, we'll throw white jigs. So they kicked on 3 units sometime after midnight here on Taney. I'm not dragging bottom very good. Now I am. And it's been going 3 units all day. They also kicked on floodgates at Beaver Lake this morning. So they are in the process of dumping Beaver Lake. I assume that's what they're doing. It's 7 feet over power pool. And they really have not, they just haven't been dumping it at all. It's pretty much held steady or dropping real slow. Here, I noticed a minute ago that I didn't see my pliers in here. Well, I don't see them. Somebody must have taken them out of my boat. You want pliers, needle nose pliers or something if you are fishing these trebles on a stick bait. But I don't have one, I don't think. Anyhow, what really caught my attention on dragging these baits, Dwayne said that they caught 5 or 6 brown trout. Well, we haven't seen brown trout in a while, so it'd be really nice to catch brown. He said they had 2 over 20 inches doing this morning too. So, and all that is doing is the weights bouncing the bottom and that stick bait down there. It's a floating bait, so it's just down there on the bottom doing its thing. Of course, when you have 2 trebles, that's 6 hooks, and it's going to grab a lot of things down there on the bottom. That's why you lose a bunch. I'm going to move a little bit more towards the bluff because I want to be over towards the channel. You've got some holes over there that they're really good to drift things through. So they've increased flow on Beaver Lake, and it's already dropped a quarter foot. That was a fish. Doggone it. It's already dropped a quarter foot since they started running water. Like I said, it's got to go down at least 7 feet to get down to par pool. I haven't done this much, so I'm liable to miss some bites. They normally slam it pretty good, I think. I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I'm okay. They're still dumping Bull Shoals, but it's down there close to its power pool, within a couple of feet. But with all this additional water running into Bull Shoals, it's going to delay that a little bit. I read on Steve Daly's fishery report for the White River that they had given out an estimate of January 4th when they were going to shut the floodgates off at Beaver, at Bull Shoals. Yeah, I'm in a pretty good spot. This is the hot spot. How to catch fish. I don't know if I should be checking the bait every once in a while to make sure it's not all twisted up. Yeah, this is the good spot right here. Come on. So it looks like we're going to have a little bit more flow through Taneycomo for a little while, maybe a week. I don't know. And every time I speculate what they might do, they change. So I'm just guessing. A lot of the guides have gone down and fished around Monkey Island and the landing today with the increased water and did pretty good. Par bait, pink worm, even some jigs have been working pretty good down there. I can still feel the bottom, but I'm going to have to bring it in and check it. Oh yeah, it is. It is all wrapped up. Okay. Well, I must have done something wrong. I'm going to get this other bait. Oh boy. Dwayne's going to have fun with that one. I just thought you rig it like a regular drift rig and tie your thing on. Obviously I did something wrong. So hopefully a fish will eat this before it gets all wound up like that other one did. I have done this before and caught fish. And I thought I got a bite. Gotta slow the boat down because I don't feel the bottom. I got out my grandson fishing this morning. My son-in-law Jimmy and Owen, and Jimmy caught a couple of fish on a white jig, and couldn't quite keep Owen's attention on the fishing. I'm not getting down at all on this one. I'm gonna have to text Dwayne and see if I'm doing something wrong. Actually, Bill Babbler is the one who's been doing this for years and years. I know Dwayne's baits, I think, are more shad pattern, a little more silver, whereas these are rainbows, but you'd think I'd find a dumb one, so I'm using the wrong color. I'm going to give this till Fall Creek, then I'm going to throw a jig. Actually, it might not even get to Fall Creek. I'm not really liking the feel of this. It's all wrapped up on the hooks, which is no big deal. Just throw it back out. Slow the boat down again. Now I'm bumping bottom. I don't know if any of you guys ever tried this before. I'm finding myself asking for help on one cast here lately. I'm going to move a little bit. Got this rock pile coming up in Fall Creek. I'm going to drift this just a little bit longer, and then I'm going to throw that white jig. You do want a floating lure, you don't want a sinking lure. All right. Really not giving us a good chance. Moving the boat around too much. Okay, now I got the bottom. Right here at the mouth of Fall Creek is a great place to catch fish. It's got a lot of holes fish sit in. A lot of structure. It's a good spot. That was the bottom, and I think I lost it all. That is fitting. Yep. All right. Again, not what it's supposed to look like. Let's throw a white jig. What do you think? Okay, I'm gonna run over to this bank, cross some Fall Creek, and work it a little ways down. See if I can't lose this jig. I believe this is an 1/8 ounce jig, 4-pound line. A 3/32 ounce would probably work okay, or even, maybe even 1/16 ounce. But there's, with this water, you know, you want a little bit heavier jig. Okay, I just had something pull at it when I was reeling it in. Whoa! Not used to throwing a heavy jig. Throw in the trees. One more cast before I get to this dock. A little dead water over there. It's usually pretty good. Oh, I just missed one. Come on. Again, I want to throw before I get to this dock. They put a lot of these docks back. They were all tore up for a while and had a lot of bank to cover, but yeah, they put them back. Back out just a little bit. We'll work between these two docks, and the next two docks, then I'll call quits. Well, sorry, but we're not gonna see any fish on one cast today. Probably. We got
You done any good?
first fish right here.
Really? I'm from Louisiana, so I don't know nothing about fishing here. I bass fish a lot.
Yeah. That's kind of like fishing for crappie. Just light line and small lures.
Okay.
Just jigs.
You have there?
It's a trout, rainbow trout.
Oh, trout. Oh, okay.
That's all it's in here.
Oh, okay.
Well, I got him under the chin, so thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.